talking about my little booty.
My butt.
My butt.
I guess you say, what could make me fart this way?
Okay,
My butt.
so we just went. This is where we differ, because you went with what could make me feel this way, and I was gonna go with what could make my tush this way.
Ah. But either way, it's my butt.
My butt.
My butt.
What could make my tush this way? Mashed potatoes. Talking about potatoes.
That's all right. I'm with it. Yeah, we're recording. We could just roll with this.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just doing a sound test, but I kind of like opening with my butt in a way.
And potatoes.
And potatoes.
Hi.
That was not designed to be how this opened, but then it just was.
You know what? Let's just go with it.
Yeah, I'm saying we roll with it.
So, how are you? How was your butt?
Yeah, you're talking to me, right?
Yeah.
You're asking the you're asking the people.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Butt's fine. Yeah, it's totally good.
Well, that's good.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, mine's pretty good too. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. How rude of me. How's your butt?
It's feeling like a booty.
Okay.
I'm sitting on this chair. I'm all snuggled up in my blanket as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
Yeah.
a fitness tracker.
Yeah, that's a cool new thing.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I just got it yesterday. It took longer to come than I thought it would. I thought that...
No talking about?
No. Stop it.
All right.
Shame.
Sorry. Yeah.
I thought it came with like free 3-day shipping, but it clearly took like 6 days.
Disappointed. No
was
thanks.
Disappointed. These are some real... what do they call it? When things are like real petty and not that big of a deal. First world probs.
Petty. Not that big of a deal.
Thanks.
I've got nothing.
You're helpful. First
Sorry.
world probs.
All distracted.
First world problems.
I'm going to get my head into the game here.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyway, not that important. I got
cool.
it.
It's pretty cool, though, actually. It's a really nice looking
like
fitness
it.
tracker.
Yeah, I got Misfit Phase, I think is the one I got. Mm-hmm. And they call it like a hybrid fitness tracker.
Yeah.
It does some smartwatch kind of things, but it not like everything. So it has like a normal watch face, has a couple buttons on the side. Not even quite sure exactly what they do.
Right. I think they can do a lot of things.
I have it set right now, so if I hold down the second button, it'll start tracking my activity, and my activity is set to running because they don't have skating as an option.
Yeah.
But if I go skating or something, I can hold that down and it'll know that I'm running.
Oh, okay.
And know to track my activity right then. But
Running in air quotes.
yeah.
Save it for sight gags, Christy. Save it for sight gags.
Sorry. I got it was actually on sale, which is one of the reasons why I got it. And it was already on sale, and then there was a Father's Day sale. So of course I used the Father's Day sale for a gift for myself.
Naturally.
And
That's not at all the opposite of what they intended you to do with it.
yeah, I mean it's a coupon code. They know everyone's going to use it. It don't matter.
They don't care. They just want to sell watches. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but it's like a pretty dusky, rosy kind of color band, and it's like one of those, like sports bands kind of thing. It's made out of I don't know exactly what the material is, but it's like not a natural material. It's not leather or cotton or anything. And then I don't know, it's cool. It links to my phone, so if I get a call or a message, it will, like, buzz.
Does it vibrate on your wrist?
It vibrates, so I
Huh.
could tell that, like, oh, hey, someone's calling. One of the reasons I wanted it is I'm not really supposed to have my phone on me at work.
Right.
But I wanted to track my steps, so I've been bringing my phone with me, and then it didn't, I don't think it really had to do specifically with me, but in general, there was like a notice that went out that was like, we've been seeing more phones lately and we need to cut that out.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? When I get my watch, I could just leave my phone in my locker like I usually do and just rely on it for tracking my steps and everything. So that's what I did today, and I would know whenever someone was texting me because my hand would vibrate randomly, but I don't really care. It doesn't make me need to go check my phone because it's usually not anything important, but at least it would be nice if it was buzzing a lot. I'd be like, okay, I'm getting a lot of calls or something. I should maybe go check that.
Yeah, right. Like, if there's something critical happening.
Yeah. And I used the sleep tracker last night.
Yeah.
Which was cool. I already told you, but I got like 2.5 hours of light sleep and then 5 and something hours of... Did you change the e-liquid flavor on that?
I just had a visceral reaction to this
You did.
delicious
Your, like,
e-liquid.
eyes roll back in your head.
Oh my god. I know people listening to this hate the vaping noises, and so I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum, but like, Jesus. This is a blackberry crumble dessert.
Here, blow some of that in my face.
Hold on. That is downright nice. That is downright nice. Oh, anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's something.
Where was I? Oh, and like 5 and something hours of like deep restful sleep.
Yeah.
And I need to look and see what it should be, like, because I know you go through sleep cycles. I don't know if it should be more restful sleep or less.
Right.
I don't know. I still felt tired as hell, but I got nearly 8 hours of sleep, so
yeah, that's pretty good.
And I'm trying to do this thing where I like go to sleep at a normal time.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Like 11:30 or midnight, which is still a little bit later, but would still give me like at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night. So
yeah,
which is really what they say most people really need. And I've noticed like 6 or 7 hours for me is pretty solid.
I feel like 6.5 for me does the best. I wake up feeling like pretty rested there.
I feel like that too, but I feel like the studies show that you need more than that. So I'm trying to aim for more than that.
It'll either be like I'll sleep 6.5 hours or I will sleep like 14 hours, and both of those feel good to me. Both of those are equally fine.
Definitely anything over 8 hours, and I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Like, and having too much sleep affects me even worse than having too little.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm really used to being sleep deprived.
Yeah. Gosh, the air conditioning sound is driving me crazy right now.
It is particularly loud, but it's fine.
I think I might just go kill the air conditioner.
Okay.
Just for the good of the show. The nice people don't want to hear that rickety old whatchamacallit.
But your lovely girlfriend would like it to be a nice temperature.
Yeah, but we're in the basement. It's already like you have a blanket on.
Eventually, I'm going to go upstairs, and if you've killed the air conditioner...
Yeah. We'll turn it back on if it's
working. You didn't mean like actually murder the air conditioner.
No.
You meant like turn it off.
Right. No, I didn't mean I'm going to go up and destroy the air conditioner.
Vision of you with like an axe?
Yeah, I'll just be right back. I'm going to take a screwdriver through the center of it. Don't need that anymore.
Wow.
No.
I need more of this energy drink.
Yeah, let's, okay, 1 second here. And we're back. Destroy that air conditioner. We don't need that anymore. I don't like it anyway.
Ripped it apart with his bare hands.
Took it up back and shot it point blank with a,
really
shotgun.
Really gave it the what for.
Yeah. We won't be bothered by that pesky thing anymore.
That's the weirdest misunderstanding, I think.
It's so obvious that that's not what I meant. It's so obvious.
Anyway. So I wanted to tell you a story.
Yeah?
I told you to remind me, but you didn't, but I remember.
I would have gotten to it, but you were so busy talking about this fitness tracker. I didn't want to interrupt.
Was I done talking about the tracker? Yeah, basically. I'm done talking about the tracker.
Don't get to the story.
It was, the tracker's good. Yeah. I like it. It's the Misfit phase. Again, if anyone wants to look it up or is interested in one, I think they're still on sale, and they are probably still doing their Father's Day special. So get yourself a fitness tracker, non-fathers.
Use referral code GooseChase to get absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that won't work.
No, because we are not sponsored by anyone.
The code is something about dads.
Yes.
And I think it might just be dad.
Something about dads.
And it's at the top of the page when you go to their website. Anyways, moving on to the story.
About toothbrushes. You said, remind me about toothbrushes.
Yes. So there's been an ongoing saga at my mom's house.
Oh my God,
that I have not told you about.
Yep. Turn your microphone just a little bit towards your face a bit more. I want to make sure we get this. There you go. That's about right.
All right. Oh yeah. So you don't want to miss any of the toothbrush story.
Okay.
No. This is probably going to be underwhelming, but so like a week or two ago, I was noticing, like, there was a toothbrush missing from the toothbrush holder. And there's usually my stepdad's, and he has, like, an electric toothbrush, and my mom's and mine. And there was only one regular toothbrush. And I was like, maybe my mom has hers, like, in the bath. Maybe she brushed her teeth in the bath. I don't know. Yeah. And then I realized, no, pretty sure we're just using the same toothbrush because I don't know where mine has gone.
Oh, no.
So I have a pack of fresh toothbrushes. And what tipped me off is that there was lipstick on it. And I don't wear lipstick most of the time. So this is gross. God. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. I hate this.
Yeah, so I noticed it and went, okay, that is disgusting. I don't want to share toothbrushes with anyone, but I have a pack of several toothbrushes because the last time I needed one, it was cheaper to get a pack of like 6 than just get one. So I got a new toothbrush.
Yeah.
A different color from the existing toothbrush so we could tell them apart.
Yeah.
And I put mine in there. And then I started seeing lipstick on that one.
Oh my God, no.
So finally I talked to my mom. I'm like,
unacceptable.
Mom, which toothbrush is yours?
Yeah.
Because you're using both of them. And I just put a new one in there because I wasn't sure where the other toothbrush went. And I'm not entirely convinced that the toothbrush that is in there wasn't originally mine, but since I had extras, I just replaced it. And now she's using this one. And we talked about it, and I'm like, okay, this is mine.
Yeah.
Don't use it.
Don't use this toothbrush. It's not your toothbrush.
So that's all that. And then this morning, I wake up, I go to brush my teeth, and my toothbrush is gone. There's the original toothbrush that was there that I realized was my mom's.
Come on.
And there's a fancy new purple toothbrush, which is clearly not mine. And I text my mom.
This is so weird.
And I'm like, what happened to my toothbrush? Let me actually just read.
What have you done with it?
Let me read the string of messages.
Okay.
Because it just is so silly.
I can't believe this. I just can't.
I said, where did my toothbrush go? This is at 8:22 in the morning with like no setup. I just text her while she's at work and say, where did my toothbrush go? She says, should be there. I got a new one for me, but yours should be there. I did not touch it. And I said, mine was the blue one. The red one was yours. She says,
no.
I threw the red one out. I, at this point, take a picture of the toothbrush cup, clearly showing the purple toothbrush and the white and red toothbrush. in the holder. She said, okay, I'll get you a new one. Can you use mine today? I must be losing my mind. And I said, I have a pack of toothbrushes. It's okay. I just couldn't figure out why you got rid of mine. And she said, okay, love you. And I said, love you too.
Oh my God. How do you not remember which one's your toothbrush?
I mean, I don't know. When I realized the issue, I was like, I don't know how long it was that we were using the same toothbrush. I don't know when one went missing.
This is a thing for me that I just like can't stand.
Yeah.
Is using the same toothbrush as any other human being.
I understand. I'm not as bothered by it as other people are.
Yeah.
But I agree it's gross. So
I don't like it.
I don't know how long that went on for. But as soon as I realized, I replaced mine.
Yeah.
So yes, I've now replaced it again.
Oh my God.
And we'll have to actually throw the red one away. But my mom somehow threw the wrong toothbrush away, but was adamant she threw the white and red one away. But she threw the white and blue one away. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't either.
Her conclusion was that work is so mentally exhausting for her, which I understand because she does a lot at work and she works very long hours. She gets up at 2:30 in the morning. She probably did it in the morning and just like.
There's a good solution for this problem though, which is like write your names on your toothbrushes.
I thought the color coding would work. But
it's not enough, obviously, and it won't be again.
Now hers is completely purple. At the time, it was purple and red, or white and red and white and blue. Yeah. And once we had the discussion of whose was whose, she was fine. It was just that she threw the wrong one away on accident.
I think she's going to forget again. I think you need to write names on toothbrushes.
She's not even going to... If she can't tell by the fact that one is entirely purple and one is white... I don't think looking for a name written in Sharpie on it is going to help.
Maybe
I don't think she's going to remember to look.
Maybe you're right.
I think we'll be okay now.
This is a fundamentally very serious situation.
As long as she doesn't throw my toothbrush away again. And you know what? I've got 4 more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do this for a while.
My God. Drama and intrigue in a small town. A toothbrush carelessly cast aside.
Oh,
it's like
8:20 in the morning. Where did my toothbrush go?
Okay. This could be the subject of like a small mini series.
So funny.
Toothbrushes keep turning up missing in a small Ohio town.
Parody crime podcast.
Yeah.
So
like making a murder with toothbrushes.
Speaking of crime.
Yes.
Making a toothbrusher.
Yes. Is it time?
Ready? I think it's time.
For our famous game?
Yeah.
The one that's taken the nation by storm?
Yeah, do you want to say the name of our game?
This is the news quiz, or Trues and Fnews.
There you go. I was offended.
Trues and Fnews, the world-famous internet game where we provide each other 2 false stories, 1 true news story, and the other has to guess the trues from the fnews. It's time for Trues and Fnews. Yeah. I thought you were going to keep going.
No, that's it. That's the whole thing. It's time for Trues and Fnews.
Yeah, can we try that one more time, but like sync it up?
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
It's time for Trues and Fnews. Yeah. There's some jazz hands at the end of that. But Fake Acts podcast.
Yeah, can't see them.
Okay, let me...
That's okay. We got to work on that jingle a bit.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make an actual jingle and we'll...
Yeah.
And we'll put it in. We've been talking about doing that for a while and we haven't.
I still want to get a soundboard. Just to patch in sound effects.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
You ready?
I am super ready.
First headline. 9-year-old boy in Gravel Switch, Kentucky evicts own mother. Court rules in boy's favor due to archaic law.
All right.
Poacher who is protected by rhinos turns to wildlife preservation. And lastly, Brave mother uses taco to distract fake cop terrorizing family, police say. Let that sink in for a second.
Oh, man, I got so many questions about that last one. That's a really great news quiz. I've heard none of these, so I don't know. I'm going in completely blind here.
All right, do you want to recap?
I absolutely want to recap.
First one. 9-year-old boy in Gravel Switch, Kentucky evicts own mother. Court rules in boy's favor due to archaic law.
All right.
Second one. Poacher who was protected by rhinos turns to wildlife preservation.
Okay.
And lastly, brave mother uses taco to distract fake cop terrorizing family, police say. That one tickles you.
Yeah, it really does. Brave mom uses taco is not the beginning of a lot of sentences. Wow. So first of all, no matter what, congratulations. This is a really good news quiz.
Really humdinger?
A real humdinger.
Real humdinger.
You really snuck a bunch of them by me here. I don't know what to do.
Took me a couple days. There was not much in the way of fake news going around last night when I was trying to come up with this. Both of the false ones are basically totally original, which I usually don't do. I usually rip them off the internet a little more. But there was no gold there.
You might want to do this more often because this is highly creative. I genuinely can't believe one of them is.
Usually I'm just so mentally exhausted from life that it's difficult. But I had the day off yesterday, and so I was a little more recharged.
I'm having a hard time. This is really forcing me to get in your head, right? And for that reason, I think the first one and the second one seem like things that have they're almost a little bit too grounded in reality. And this brave mom using the taco thing, that seems so bizarre, it has to be real. That's my guess.
Okay. Final answer?
Final answer.
You're right.
Damn, that was a tough one.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh my God. Okay. First of all, I'm glad I guessed it. But second of all, I am so glad that's a real story.
Yeah. So I looked this up. The headline is Brave Mother Uses Taco to Distract Fake Cop Terrorizing Family, police say. It's a California woman. Mm-hmm. The article starts out, of course, this is from Fox News.
Oh, boy.
There were other affiliates that picked it up, but I think they were probably one of the original sources, and then other people slightly reword things. But
Sure.
They started out by saying a California woman was praised for her mama bear instincts, in quotes.
Ugh.
Can we just not say that phrase?
The phrase
ever?
mama bear gives me a little bit of nausea.
What was that Facebook page I was showing you?
Yeah, what was...
It's like the rants of a mama bear.
Yeah, it's just like
It's
crazy.
comedy gold.
It's all
guys.
satire, right?
Yeah,
And
it's complete satire, but it's so accurate.
It's all misspelled and in all caps and just being like, you're not going to get near my babies.
and
then
it's like MLM and just like bad adult behavior that you see
Yeah.
people do all the time on the internet.
It's amazing. It's like one of those things that perfectly illustrates Poe's law. Where you can't tell the difference. This could easily be real.
Oh yeah. Okay, so regardless of that,
back to
but
this mama bear.
I do suggest that page. So they were at a taco truck or near a taco truck. Mm-hmm. They were getting tacos and soda from a food truck in the City of Industry in Los Angeles around 6:30 p.m. when a dangerous stranger approached them and began terrorizing them. Mm-hmm. The man, who was identified as Juan Rodriguez, claimed to be an undercover cop, flashed his gun and a badge to prove his identity. But the mom saw right through the disguise. She knew something wasn't right.
Yeah.
So
flashing your gun isn't a cop thing. Flashing your badge might be.
Right. Well, I don't know how obviously he flashed it. It could have been that he kind of like moved his jacket to the side to get his badge, and then you saw that. Who knows? I doubt that he was really that subtle. It doesn't seem like he was very good at this.
Well, clearly he wasn't smarter than the taco, so
Yeah.
this guy's not like...
The mother instantly put together a plan to distance her husband and 3 daughters and the toddler who was buckled in the car seat away from the man with the gun. Mm-hmm. So the mother, going for the taco tactic.
They actually wrote that?
Yeah. Offered the 38-year-old suspect a taco and told him she needed to grab napkins from the food truck. The man with the gun continued to flash his gun and ransack through the mother's purse as she walked away. She approached customers at the taco truck, told them not to look back, but there's a man threatening her family with a gun.
Yeah.
And will someone please call 911? So the taco truck workers and all of the people at the taco truck getting tacos called 911.
Sure.
And then police found Rodriguez standing next to the family's van when they arrived. He tried to escape by tossing his gun in the van and trying to get in. Which seems like a poor escape tactic.
Yeah.
But they detained him before anything bad happened. He was charged with child endangerment, impersonation of an officer, and outstanding warrants.
All right.
So she saved the day with her quick thinking and offering him a taco.
You go, Mama Bear.
You go, Mama Bear. It seems like if he was good at being a criminal, that wouldn't have worked. Because clearly there's other people at the taco truck.
Oh, yeah.
And also it's like broad daylight in a public place.
Yeah.
And you're trying to do this. Like,
everything about this is wrong.
Yeah.
If you're going to try to take anything from anybody, you certainly don't take a taco and stall. Like,
right. You say no.
Yeah. Screw the taco, give me your stuff.
You certainly don't let the person go for napkins. Really, you're trying to, like, steal or, like, rob someone, I guess. Like, you're really going to be like, oh, yeah, I don't want to get this all over myself.
Yeah.
If you're going to take the taco, just take the taco, shove it in your mouth, or put it in your pocket for later or whatever. But don't, like, let the person go towards people.
This is Christy's Taco Advice Corner.
It's just taco crimes.
Taco crimes. This is a very silly, stupid... That's like how if I had to rob somebody, that would be how I would get caught.
Yeah.
Do
you want to taco about that?
I don't. I feel no need to taco about that, but now that you ask if you want to taco about that.
I don't want to taco about that unless you want to taco about that.
I could do this all day.
Now I just want tacos.
Yep.
I have steamed dumplings to eat.
Delicious dumplings. Mm-hmm. Well, that was a really good news quiz.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was something else.
I didn't stump you.
No, but you got pretty close.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
I will try to make an effort to be original with them because I think it is more fun when you're completely original. But
I think so.
We do what we can. This podcast is deceivingly a decent amount of work.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With everything else we have going on.
It occupies many hours of skimming Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's so laborious.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's do our middle segment here. I know you have something for this.
Yeah, let me find what I was gonna talk about. So Aubrey shared this on Facebook, and I thought it was interesting, and I didn't have anything yet. So basically, my topic for the middle segment is science is cool. I'm
sorry, I'm looking across the table, and there is a uterus.
Yes.
All right.
And you spotted it upside down. Good job.
Hey, I know my uteri.
You know the women's internal organs. Like the back of your own hand.
Like the back of my own uterus. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. So Aubrey actually posted this.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really interesting, and science is cool. And the website I Fucking Love Science is really great.
Always.
It never fails. They post something really interesting, and They're accurate, and I trust if I see something that they posted and I had seen it elsewhere, I trust when they post it that it's true, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just basically internet spam going around.
Yeah. They tend to have a pretty good record of,
Yeah.
when they talk about science, they've got some well-cited stuff.
So I don't know what you know about PCOS, also known as polycystic ovary syndrome.
Is that exactly what it sounds like? People developing a whole bunch of like cysts on their ovaries?
Yes, basically. And it causes a lot of hormonal changes and a lot of other problems because of that.
Yeah, it's like really, really painful, right?
Yes, and a lot of times it's one of the leading causes of infertility in women.
Okay.
It's like the leading cause of infertility in women. And it affects 1 in 5 women. So it's not uncommon.
That's a lot.
I know several people that have it. I know some people who were recently diagnosed with it. And it can be a real bitch, basically. But there have been some recent studies. There was a study published in Nature Medicine that found a link between a hormone imbalance in the womb and PCOS, specifically a prenatal exposure to a growth factor called anti-Mullerian hormone, AMH.
Okay, I never heard about this.
So basically what it comes down to is they developed this theory because of noticing this link, that what that could mean is that this is very, very linked to genetics, and it could be passed down.
Wow.
So they started doing tests showing that, or to try to figure out if a mom has PCOS, does that mean the female child would have PCOS? Mm-hmm. So basically they showed that, looks that way. There's more of that hormone present in a person with PCOS, and when they have a child, their female child tends to also have PCOS because of exposure to that hormone. But on top of noticing this link, and how closely, how hereditary it really is, they also had some success with treatments or potentially reversing it. Yeah, let me see. So basically what that hormone, the extra AMH hormone, it looks like it prompts the overstimulation of a particular set of brain cells called GnRH neurons, and they're responsible for managing the body's testosterone levels. So daughters of someone who has this extra amount of this hormone, they display higher levels of testosterone, which means there's the masculinization of the exposed female fetus, and PCOS, like reproductive and neuroendocrine phenotype. Sciencey way to say it, but basically, you get PCOS. I know all about
that. I know all about all those words.
So they weren't just able to determine the cause; they were able to reverse it in mice. So that's one step.
That's a big step.
The researchers dosed the polycystic mice with an IVF drug called cetrorelix, which made the symptoms go away.
Okay.
So this is a step towards possibly a new drug that could reverse or at least address the symptoms.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really reverses it entirely or just like really addresses the symptoms. Either way, that could be really great because the symptoms of PCOS include excessive hair growth, hair loss, acne, obesity. It can be very difficult to lose weight if you have PCOS. But one thing that's very helpful if you have PCOS is losing weight and being a healthy weight. It's like another one of those catch-22 issues that are so common with anything hormone related.
I can imagine, if finding a cure for something that is making life hell for 20% of all women. What a huge breakthrough that would be.
Yeah, I thought this is really cool. So the team is planning to trial the drug in humans. Tests are planned to take place later in the year. Especially, or, not especially, but for women who they have been rendered infertile because of it, it could possibly reverse that as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's definitely something for people who, for women who want to have kids and are pretty sure they aren't able to because they have PCOS, or it's going to be more difficult because they have PCOS. So that's something.
That's a really big deal. I have heard before of this, of the cysts on the ovaries issue, and just, it's like agony. And they like keep happening, right?
Yeah. And they can burst and it's very painful.
Yeah, and like really dangerous.
Yeah. We all know that I have cysts, but I don't have ovarian cysts that I know of.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned, I know several people who have PCOS, and I don't know what that weird
Yeah, did you hear that?
reverby thing was.
That's spooky.
Maybe the dog is communing with ghosts again.
Not again. I just got him to stop doing that. The seances in the basement and the creepy
never
blood running
stops.
down the walls and the kids running up and down the hallway chanting nursery rhymes and stuff.
When we come
over
home and we can't find him and he's in the basement, that's what he's been doing.
he's like laying in the middle of a pentagram.
Sometimes the dog likes to chill in the basement by himself when we're not here, and now we know what he's up to.
Yeah.
Found that skull just hovering in midair.
There's on this subject, there's an amazing subreddit called Fifth World Problems.
Yeah.
And it's like all insane shit like that. Like it'll be like, I'm trying to remember a good example. The one was just like a very vague post being like, I thought I got the thing, but I forgot the thing. I need the thing to do the thing. Could you bring the thing? It's like this whole post that's very vague. I remember replying, I will, but only because you're my dad.
Very strange.
To which the poster replied, thanks, son. Like the whole
Nice.
idea is to be as absurd as possible with like weird, impossible. I don't know. I can't really describe it. You just kind of have to see Fifth World Problems for yourself.
like it.
Yeah.
I like the concept.
I guess that probably does it for the middle segment, huh?
Yeah, we should probably take a tiny little break.
Yep. I have to go upstairs. I have visual aids for this one. I need
Visual aids.
Yeah, great for the podcast.
Yeah.
Mostly just for your benefit. But I'll be
Whose benefit? Where were you pointing?
I'm putting in hello.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm your co-host.
What if we just started over and did the whole thing again?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That'd be really weird.
What if it was like a 5-hour-long episode and we just
Oh my
kept
God.
like rebooting? There's like a trigger word and someone says it and we just start
Man,
over.
Too bad we missed April Fool's Day. That was our
man.
chance. Anyway,
Next time.
let's take a little break. We'll be back with the rest of this episode in just a minute.
All right.
Immerbeak.
Edward Beak.
We're Beak.
We're Beak.
We are James Vanderbeek.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm a dodo. We are Beak.
That's
It doesn't even warrant a full laugh.
no, it does. It warrants the beginning of one though.
No, it doesn't.
No, it warrants the beginning of one.
You know what I appreciate about you? You never give me any false pretenses that I'm funny.
You know what, girlfriend? You know,
That's your promise to me?
My promise to you is never bullshit.
And you know what? It's an okay promise.
Yeah.
I would say maybe we could addend it, make an addendum. Sometimes bullshit.
Yeah. Every now and then, maybe.
To protect my fragile ego.
My very fragile,
My very fragile
weak ego.
ego. I've got a really fragile ego.
All right.
I don't.
No.
I'm pretty self-assured.
So, let's talk about it.
Yes. Let's taco about it.
Let's
Caco.
Let's caco about it.
Let's caco about it. All right. So this topic I found in one of the many Facebook groups that I'm a part of.
Okay.
It was actually a subgroup, one of my favorite murder groups, but it was the crafting subgroup. And there is this person in that group that does amazing embroidery.
Yeah.
And she'll do like embroidery portraits. And she did one of this topic, and I had never heard of it before. So I went to look at the original source photo, and her version was like so on point. But then I was like, wait, what is this? And as soon as I started to see what it was, I stopped because I was like, this is going to be a topic.
Okay, so you've seen one of my visual aids already, probably.
Yeah, but I know there's multiple versions of this particular thing. Yeah. I only saw the one whose name I gave you, the Tollund Man.
Right.
I just saw one picture and then I stopped because I thought it was going to be super cool.
So that's what we're talking about, is Tollund Man and other bog people or bog buddies. So I wrote, because I wasn't sure that you had seen this already, I think I'm going to need visual aids for this episode. And I also think after I'm done, I'm going to have to give my brain a bath. Oh. Because this is it's a very strange thing. I highly recommend, if you're listening to this, you Google some of these things and have a look as we go through. So I started by talking about, okay, so, when we die, when the human body dies, it's got a pretty limited shelf life. Oh, God. Oh, my God. The dog's... Oh, I see.
We have a naked dog.
Yes. Salacious.
I took his collar off because he's traipsing around, so...
Yeah. So we have, as human beings, a pretty limited shelf life after we die on the earth, right? And... I was looking into exactly what that looks like. So after death, an unembalmed human body put directly in soil apparently decomposes on average in about a decade into a complete skeleton. Mm-hmm. Unembalmed, direct soil, that's about what you get. Obviously, most of the time when we bury people, we don't do it that way.
Yeah.
We embalm people. We have a couple of different methods, I believe. The timeline is extended dramatically. We don't put them directly in soil. We put people in a sealed casket and all of that. Mm-hmm. But basically, ultimately, even an embalmed body has, at best, like decades.
At best.
At best, decades before full decomposition, right? Mm-hmm. That is what makes this topic so interesting. The odd case of Tollund Man is a mummified corpse of a man found in 1950 on the Jutland Peninsula in Denmark. His body has been identified as being from the 4th century BCE, which means, BCE. So actually it's older than, it's like
before Common Era.
2,300 years old, or 20, oh my God, it's very old. It's very old, is what I'm trying to say.
So when we talk about mummification, it can happen naturally. I'm assuming that's what happened here. And I know that I'm pretty sure it's like really humid circumstances. It's the opposite. Very dry, arid circumstances that mummify a body.
In this case, well, I'll
just
explain
get to it.
Yeah.
Just get to it. I know there are like specific environmental circumstances that can mummify a body.
Yes, and this is why bog people themselves are a fascinating thing, is because there's something that does seem to happen when, in a very particular climate, a body is deposited in a bog. I wrote that he was found in a peat bog. It's the process that happened. Oh,
the bog was named Pete?
Yeah. Old Pete's bog. It's run by that Pete feller.
Yeah.
The process creates I have a picture of it here. You've already seen it, but I'd like you to have another look. This is a photo of Tollund Man. It is remarkable how much detail is visible on Tollund Man's body.
Oh my God, I see stubble.
Yes. He has visible stubble. I mean, he has every bit of... He looks like a bronze figure.
Yeah, like to describe it to people, really just go look at the photo. It's not like gory or gruesome or anything.
It's shockingly opposite.
Honestly, if you saw a picture of this, you might think it's like a statue or maybe like a black and white photo of someone sleeping. Like,
Yeah.
it is a lot of detail. You could see the wrinkles around his eyes. His eyes are closed. You could see the wrinkles on his forehead, the furrowed brow, the stubble.
The stubble's an interesting detail.
But yeah, a lot of the wrinkle of his lips, like that's crazy how much
really
detail
weird.
there is.
Again, 4th century, which I guess what? The 1st century would be BCE would be like year 100 BCE, right?
I'm
go back to,
really
like-
bad at this kind of thing.
I guess basically it's got to be like 2,400 years old or something like that. Between 23 and 2,400 years old. It's really, really old.
If we're wrong, tell us. But basically, it's really, really old.
So I wrote, okay, how does this work? Like, how the hell does that survive that
Yeah.
long? A bog body is a really fantastically unique thing. Unlike many other mummified bodies, it can, but doesn't always, retain its skin and its internal organs due to the conditions of the bog. A peat bog in particular has a really unique composition. It's highly acidic.
Okay.
It's really low in oxygen.
Oh no. It like pickles the body.
Well, it almost does like tans the body like leather.
Okay.
It has this way of preserving the skin and oddly also tends to vanish the bones. Because the solution dissolves calcium phosphate out of the bone.
Okay.
So you can end up with
makes
this
sense.
like essentially perfect preserved head with like no bone in it.
Ugh. That's really strange.
Yeah, it is weird. It also kind of accounts for the slump of his face that you can see there.
Yeah.
It's got a kind of a slightly odd slump to it.
I just kind of figured he was laying on his side.
Well, I think he was, but also like he just kind of droops.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's no bones in there.
I hate the bones.
There's no bones in
I
there.
hate the bones.
What's that
I
from?
hate the bone. You remember the commercial? It's like someone got boneless wings, but they thought
yeah.
they thought they didn't. And they're going, I hate the bones.
Who was that a commercial for?
I think it was like maybe KFC. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's something like that. The other thing is the varying temperature of bogs due to their climate can produce really different results. But the best bogs for, creating something like Tollund Man are in really cool areas that preserve human tissues, like near salt water. So, like I said, Tollund Man was found in Denmark, near the Jutland Peninsula. And that's where a lot of these really particularly good ones are found, is like that area.
Okay. Well, when you think about it, that makes sense. We've used salt to preserve meat
Yeah.
for ages, so a high salt content would make sense. And we know refrigeration
Yeah.
preserves, so that makes sense. Basically, anything you would do to preserve meat could preserve a human.
We're meat.
And then anything you would do to pickle a pickle can pickle a human. So.
Pickling.
Pickling.
Yeah. It's so weird I just can't believe that is possible. I mean, that's a very, very, very old body.
That's, I mean, the shape that it's in is ridiculous.
Yeah. Here's another thing about bog bodies. Once they're unearthed, they almost exclusively decompose really quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. The conditions that keep them in this shape, particularly the cold and all of that.
You remove them from what was preserving them.
Yeah. And they're often like surrounded in like organic material and stuff like that, kind of holding them together. This would account for why almost all the bog bodies ever uncovered, of all of them, most have been destroyed and only about 53 remain that have been preserved since like 1979.
That's still a lot. 53 of these things.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about how many were destroyed along the way.
It's just hard for me to fathom how common this happened, I guess.
I know. I think you, as a forensics person, are going to be really interested in what they can tell you about these things.
Well, I will tell you, the topic of mummification is really, really interesting to me. And I think part of it is because part of the reason I got into forensic science is because I got obsessed with the show CSI, the original version. And I know there was an episode of that show where there was a body that was mummified.
Yeah.
And just a naturally mummified body, not like Egyptian mummified.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. So that's what this brings to mind is like accidental mummification and how that happens and how cool that is.
Yeah, it is really, I mean, accidental would be one way of describing this, but of course there's maybe more to this I'll get into.
Ooh.
More about Tollund Man first, though. He was discovered when two brothers were working in a bog. They were cutting peat on May 6th.
Two brothers.
It's just called Two Brothers. They were cutting peat on May 6th, 1950 in a bog, and one of their wives spotted what they thought was like a fresh corpse. Right? And they believed it to be a recent murder victim. But it took them 2 whole days to report it to the police, which is weird. They like kind of waffled on what to do about it for a couple of days. Which makes me wonder who they murdered.
People are weird, man.
Just like, what did they not want the cops to find out?
Recently, someone told a story in one of the groups that I'm in about like finding a bone or something or finding something and just never reporting it.
Was it that dog that found a bone? Like a human leg bone?
No, I think they did something about that. But
Okay.
it was just like, wait, no, what happened? You didn't say anything. Wait, there should be more to this story.
Yeah. It's weird. I guess people just, well, you certainly don't want to be suspected of something.
Yeah,
that you didn't do.
I think it's panic, and some people aren't good in a crisis.
Yeah, I think so.
They need time to think about it to go, maybe we should tell someone about that weird body we found.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, they reported to the police. He was found essentially 6 feet deep in the peat, in a fetal position.
6 feet deep in the peat.
6 feet in the peat.
6 feet under.
Oh, 6 feet Pete. He was wearing a sheepskin and wool cap.
Aw.
Like you noticed, he had a little stubble on his face. Forensic evidence starts to provide clues about what happened when he died or how he died, right? First of all, they believed he was hanged.
Aw.
There were visible furrows in the front and sides of his neck, but not the back.
Okay, makes sense then.
They were also able to determine, and this blows my mind, again, like 2,300 years old, what his last meal was.
Well, if, like you said, it preserves the internal organs.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I just couldn't believe, even after
is
death,
crazy,
that wouldn't
but-
break down more in there?
Well, you don't have any more stomach acid
I guess so. He just stopped
being
making it.
produced. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So apparently his last meal was a porridge or gruel made from grains and seeds, as many as 40 different grains and seeds.
Wow.
Primarily, it was... Wow.
Wow.
Primarily, it was barley, flax, false flax, and knot grass eaten within 12 to 24 hours of his death. So, you got a real shitty last meal.
Grass, yum. But, I mean, who knows really what else was available at that time. That might have been a really good meal at the time.
True. I think they might have believed also that he might have been hanged in winter or like before spring where there wasn't anything better really available.
Or it could have been like he was being hanged as punishment, so that was like his last meal was going to be a gruel because he was imprisoned in some way leading up to punishment, you know?
The process of giving someone a nice last meal is maybe not a historically consistent one.
Well, especially when food was less readily available.
Yeah.
There was no KFC. Probably no strawberries, or at least not as easy to get a
Yeah.
hold of that time of year.
If he had been hanged in the spring, there might have been different things there that were like of a fresher nature or not. They don't really know.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to pee again already.
Oh my
because I
God,
drank that energy drink.
We just had our pee break.
I went pee on the pee break, but there's energy drink to blame.
All right. No, that's fine. And we'll be back just like that. Like I said, like that.
Like that.
See how smooth that was?
Yeah, so smooth. Smooth.
So, where were we? How about this? If all that wasn't enough, they were able to retrieve his fingerprints.
Well, fingerprints.
That, in and of itself, is such an accomplishment of forensics. It blows my mind.
Considering the detail on his face, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like the fact that his tiny little stubble hairs went undisturbed.
Yeah.
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 They theorized that he didn't shave on the day of his death, but I'm like, doesn't hair kind of grow for a little while?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
That's a myth. Your hair doesn't grow after you die. Your skin recedes.
Oh, right. Well,
Same with nails. So
would that? You think that would account for that or no? I'm playing Ask Christy.
Since after his death, he was preserved in this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because usually you dehydrate, but he was in a peat bog.
Oh, right.
So I don't know.
He
It's
wouldn't
very
necessarily have
possible.
shriveled, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure, I mean, the people who are making these deductions are forensic scientists and forensic anthropologists, and I trust them to kind of know that. But I feel like you probably wouldn't have the natural dehydration you would normally have.
Why am I sitting here being like, I don't know, Mr. Scientist?
Well, because it's like a weird thing, and it's
odd.
like not a situation we have a bearing on because it's not the way most people die.
True. In this particular manner, while not entirely like it's not that it almost never happened, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. Well, certainly something we had never heard of before.
Yeah.
And I went to school for forensic science.
Yeah.
And this is something I should have learned about.
Yeah, right? It's odd that it didn't come up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, considering all the morbid topics that we would talk about in our free time, I'm surprised nobody mentioned it.
Yeah.
There were professors that were very afraid of us. I remember on one occasion, like, we were chatting in class, and the professor, who was not a forensic science professor, but he did teach one of our science classes, walked in and went, "Oh man, you guys just scare me sometimes. You just worry me." Like, I think we were discussing whether or not we would want to be entomologists or what we would like to do with our lives after school.
Yeah.
But like, we're like, oh, would I want to research bugs? Or would I want to do this other thing? Or maybe I could be a coroner.
Yeah.
And he's like, what am I getting myself into teaching these classes? Wow. Yeah. Poor guy.
Here's another little brief aside because it took a detour.
Mm-hmm.
When I learned that they had his fingerprints and they said they're among the oldest fingerprints on record.
You wanted to know what the oldest were.
I had to know. I found out the oldest fingerprint on record, and this is nuts. It's a partial fingerprint found on a statue of the Venus of Dolny Vestonice. It's a old statue of Venus, basically. It's 25.
Yes, the razor.
No, not the Venus you're thinking. It's a Venus that is 25,000 years old. It was found.
So, like, they think it's the fingerprint of the sculptor?
Well, no, they think it. Well, first of all, it was found in the Czech Republic. A scan of it 14 years ago showed a hidden child's fingerprint embedded in the clay. So the fingerprint of the child that maybe it was given to as some sort. I don't know. Why would you give it this little
child
statue?
Statue?
Yeah, what is this sex symbol statue?
Maybe like a, I don't know, child of someone, the person who was sculpting it.
Yeah.
Or, who knows?
One thing about this particular Venus is really funny looking, and it has a big old booty and big saggy boobs, and man, art is funny sometimes.
Well, that's typically how the Venus is represented in like fertility statues and stuff too.
They always look like real funny. They're just like big old like saggy guys.
Saggy guys.
You know what I mean? They look all funny and saggy.
There was a time when fertility and like beauty is very different than what we think of now.
Yeah.
And very much what it was like a woman who had children and had childbearing hips. And
right.
That was what a woman was. Is like had some meat on her bones because she could afford to have meat on her bones. And she was like lust and love was lavished upon her, and she was well taken care of, and big hangy bosoms and meaty hips and all those things that are I don't know not treated the same way these days, at least in this country.
Yeah, they haven't exactly gone out of style. People are just looking for something a little more specific and
well, we now have media and social media, and times change, and the beauty ideals and standards change. Yeah. But it wasn't really that long ago that was the standard of beauty. So when you see really old art, that's like what's represented. Like Botticelli.
Yeah.
And that shit. I look at Botticelli's work and I'm like, I'm fine.
So what I'm saying is Google the Venus of
do you want to spell that?
Vestonice.
Dolny, is it D-O-L-N-I?
D-O-L-N-I, then space V-E-S-T-O-N-I-C-E, hashtag break the internet.
I would Google it right now, but my phone is dead.
Yeah. So Tollund Man.
Oh, the Genesee beer sign is telling me to Google it.
The Tollund Man is still on display in the Silkeborg Museum in Denmark.
Silkeborg, let's go.
Let's just go.
Let's just go. We definitely have the kind of life where we could just up and leave and totally afford to.
Don't you wish?
I really do.
Let's just go to Denmark because we're bored.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be nice.
Also, Denmark sounds really nice.
Yeah. His head is the only...
Except for being hanged and put in a peat bog. That part, maybe not so great.
I'm not sure they're still doing that much of that.
I would hope not.
I think it might have gone out of fashion. I'm not sure. We'll have to call.
As long as I can still get some of that famous gruel.
I'm saying call ahead. Just make sure.
Okay.
Call ahead, funny enough, because his head is the only part that is remaining.
Oh.
They have his body there, kind of, but they've reconstructed it.
Nice segue.
Right? Not bad. I'm keeping the momentum.
Yeah, I'm really trying to distract us. This energy drink was not a good idea for me.
I'm good with it. But yeah, his head is the only part they were able to actually properly preserve, so the remainder of his body has sort of been reconstructed. But it is there in its reconstructed form.
Out of pipe cleaners?
Out of like Play-Doh and little Crisco to shine him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he is there.
They do good work. They do good work.
They do great, shoddy, could have done it with stuff I found around my own house work.
Yep.
And that'd be something to see one day. It'd be really cool, I think.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Theories about what's going on with bog people, because he's not the only one. There are, again, many more.
Theories.
Mystery.
Ideas.
Some people think, and they've noticed an odd commonality among a lot of these bog people. Namely...
They all have the same tattoo.
They have the same tattoo, and it's of John
Bart
Bon Jovi
Simpson on a skateboard.
It's Calvin peeing on like a Chevy logo.
I like it.
Yeah. All these people seem to have died under violent circumstances, and they varied. So Tollund Man was hanged. Others had broken limbs. They were struck in the head. Some were drowned and dismembered. Some were cut in half. Like a lot of grisly ways to die.
So they discovered the first serial killer.
Well, there's a potential motive. Because also a lot of these people had some like noteworthy physical abnormalities.
Oh.
Yes, among bog bodies have been found a dwarf, a giant, a man with extra set of thumbs, cauliflower ear, curved spines, diseased joints that would have made people walk differently.
Yeah.
So some people, in particular, the one archaeologist that I cited, whose name is Miranda Aldhouse Green, and the author of a book called Bog Bodies Uncovered. She believes that they were sacrificed in a ritualistic manner. Like that their death was an offering to the gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Additional post-mortem mutilations have also occurred to a lot of these bodies, like stuff done to them clearly after they were dead.
Yeah.
Which seemed to suggest a desire to kind of like pin them to the place where they died. So some people were like bound after they died and sort of attempted to sort of be kept pinned to where they were. There are some additional and more confounding mutilations. Some heads were shaved, and one called the Old Crowhan, his nipples were sliced. Like removed. They cut off his nipples. Here's a fact you will never be able to unremember. Apparently, in ancient Ireland, sucking a king's nipples was known to be a way of showing submission.
I would just rather kiss his ring.
This is my favorite weird fact I've ever... Because just picturing the courtroom scene of just like, yes, my king.
Just a single lone suckle.
Yeah. Kneel before the king. Yes. Yes, please enter my chambers. And then, my
Suckle
king.
my nip.
Really picture that.
Man, royalty.
So,
you know?
Yeah. It's bizarre. I wrote, next St. Paddy's Day when you're having a green beer and toasting Ireland, think of all the nipples that got sucked in the name of fealty.
It's a great sentence.
Yep.
It does make sense. It is kind of an ultimate sign of submission.
I guess so.
Just suck another man's nipples.
There might be nothing more debasing, I guess. I think sucking a king's nipples might be...
Yes, the taste of power.
Right from the source.
Yep.
The teat of the king.
The teat of the king. It's the land's milk right there.
My lord. Weird.
Tastes particularly grainy today.
Ooh.
Like a nice... you had a nice porridge.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took another turn at the end of this because that's what I found on Bog People. I have one more mini topic in here.
Mini topic.
I wrote, I have to be honest, I just wanted to forget that I saw this.
Okay.
But this is Goose Chase. We turn up what we find, but I know I'm going to be having nightmares about this one.
So we're going to share it with all of you.
So we're going to share it with you.
You're welcome. If you don't want nightmares, you could just shut the episode off right now. But we know all of you beautiful people, and you want our nightmares.
I think if you don't want to have nightmares, just don't Google pictures of this.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
No Googling.
But I couldn't believe this. I entitled this "The Most Terrifying Mummy I Have Ever Seen in My Life."
Okay. And you've seen a lot of mummies, so I know that's answer.
I'm a mummy expert. Everyone knows that.
You've been cursed on several different occasions because of all of the mummies you've disturbed.
Yeah. Really, I guess I kind of knew what I was getting into. I couldn't help myself. Gotta get that mummy.
Gotta get that meat.
Got that meat. Nobody knows what that is.
Nobody knows what that is.
This is the preserved body of Lady
Gaga.
Shin Zui.
Shinzue.
Not Gaga.
It's the only lady I know. Lady and the Tramp.
Man, that caffeine is doing a number on you right now.
Yeah, I haven't had an energy drink in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Even that is like enough to launch you into a giggle.
Yeah. Let's continue.
Her name is Lady Shin Zhui. She is over 2,000 years old. Her story basically is that she was the wealthy wife of the Marquis of Dai during the Western Han Dynasty of ancient China. When she was found, they discovered that she was likely entombed in 163 BCE.
All right.
So not quite as old as Tollund Man, but pretty old. In 1971, they found her when workers were digging an air raid shelter for a hospital. And they just come upon what they are realizing is a tomb, right?
Okay.
When they finally get to the inside of it where she is, they find that she was wrapped in 26 layers of clothing inside 4 coffins, which were nested inside each other.
Like a Matryoshka doll
Yes.
of coffins.
Regular coffin, inside another coffin, inside 2 more coffins.
But when you open it up all the way, there's a mummified corpse.
Instead of a tasty treat, there's a scary
Yeah.
old lady.
I mean, potato.
6 of one and a half dozen of the other.
Yep.
These coffins, all 4 of them, then are entombed in several layers of lacquered wood. The end result of that is like 6 meters by 6 meters by 3 meters. That's already huge, right?
Can you imagine being the work crew that found this and you're like, I know there's something good in there, but like, what the hell?
Like, what is it? Yeah. So that's already like 18 by 18 by 9 feet. This is huge. Then that whole thing is buried in 5 tons of charcoal. Then that is wrapped in a meter of clay.
This is the worst Christmas gift ever. This is just like when your parents got a real big box and then
Yeah.
put several tiny boxes inside of it, and really it was just like a $20 bill inside the center of the
and then
thing.
you're like really disappointed.
Yeah, all that effort was worth way more than $20.
It's like a Wonder Ball, but it's full of rotten meat. Actually, I guess it's kind of exactly what it is. It's just full of meat.
Very accurate.
Then that thing, the clay thing, is then covered with soil and then covered with a 15-meter high mound. This whole thing, I get like claustrophobic thinking about how tiny she is in the middle of this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's really like unsettling.
Well, I mean, rest assured that she's dead, so
Right.
she didn't notice.
I wrote, even with all of this, there were still other additional things they did to try and preserve her whatever they did preserved her better than any other person has ever been deliberately preserved in the history of ever. The innermost coffin was like filled with a reddish liquid, and the liquid itself might have been responsible for like helping keep her, as she was.
So some kind of like external embalming kind of thing, something to preserve
Yes.
her.
I have a picture of this. It is so scary to me. I'm just going to show you this.
Let it be known that he warned you guys not to Google it, but I am being handed a picture.
You're probably
of it.
going to laugh at me. But it's so fucking creepy.
The face is really disturbing.
It's really disturbing.
It looks like she's wearing a Halloween mask.
Her face is all bloated up. The
Yeah.
left eye has this like jutting thing going on.
Her mouth
Her tongue is like sticking
open.
out.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
so
creepy.
fucking. When I was just scrolling past shit and I saw that and I'm like, no! Like, it was like, I actually saw it and I like skipped past.
Oh, did you look at her feet?
I didn't even, I could barely pay attention to anything but that horrifying face.
Look at what her feet look like. They're just, they're in a weird position and her heels look really bulbous and
Oh my god. She looks like Kim Jong-un. It's
yeah,
the hair.
kind of. It's the hair, but
It's the fat face and the hair.
the weird, like, the face is not. It was not that fat when she was alive.
No,
certainly,
definitely
it was
not.
just it's bloated, and it's a different color. I think that's what's getting me. It's like discolored.
Yeah, like from the rest of her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I saw this and I just like freaked and I scrolled really fast and then I went, I can't just not look into this.
So this is her. This is naked, right? Like this
Yes,
is without the clothes on.
Yeah, they've stripped like 26 layers of silk away that had been used to wrap her completely. Like everything they
It's
did.
like her body it did weird things to her body.
Here's the oddest thing about it. There is no other human body this old that you can still flex. You can move
Oh, you
her.
can move her?
You can move her. Her tissues have like a softness to them. Almost
Wow.
all her organs were intact.
That's really
Her
interesting.
brain was intact in her skull, but it had shrunk like it seems to happen to a lot of these bodies.
That's interesting because what the Egyptians did, they pulled the brain on out of there.
Yeah, right.
In an attempt to, well, I think they had some religious
Probably.
reasons for doing that too, but they had very elaborate embalming. So that's kind of interesting that this was like one of the best preserved.
There's been other things that looked kind of similar. People were like tried to be, buried in similar ways. Nothing has ever worked this well in history. Nothing deliberate.
Well, it could have a lot of reasons. Obviously, they went a long way to preserving her spatially, like wrapping her up and doing all that. But then also the like in a box, 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 and charcoal and this and that. And like they put a lot of effort into the tomb. And some of it could have just been like what the climate is there.
Yep.
And
that could be a big factor.
Yeah,
Moisture
there's
barrier is a big factor.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that could go into that. That's real creepy looking.
I wrote, her skin is soft, still flexible, her organs are still intact. She has since been autopsied, and yet even her finger and toe prints are also still discernible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they also pretty sure they know how she died. They're pretty certain she's the oldest confirmed case of heart disease.
Oh, wow.
They used to think that it didn't happen at all until like a certain period more recent, that heart disease didn't happen back then. But they found that her like arteries were severely blocked.
Oh, jeez.
And they found watermelon seeds in her belly, and they just kind of concluded, and they had some rationale behind this that I cannot quite remember now, that she had been eating and just kind of like heart attack, boom.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really interesting to know that, like, it makes sense to me that heart disease is not like a new disease.
Yeah. Like it must have been a thing that afflicted anyone that basically ate like a giant baby.
Well, some of it is
ate what they wanted.
Yeah, some of it is hereditary, and this was clearly a person who is very important. I mean, this is essentially royalty, right?
Yep.
And if anyone's going, this sounds bad, but if anyone of that time period is going to have heart disease, it's going to be royalty.
Moneyed people who with access to all
Whatever
the
they
worst
want.
things that you shouldn't be eating, and they can eat as much of them as they want.
Yeah.
Basically, our standard of living today is how royalty lived then.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a sign of royalty for a long time in many places was obesity because they could afford to be obese. They could get whatever they wanted in whatever quantities they want.
Yeah.
So that makes sense that there could be some. I don't know if that was a standard of beauty in this time period in China, but it makes sense that heart disease could be.
I felt like I had to share this with you
that.
because it's so weird.
It's weird, but it's interesting. The topic of mummies and what people do to preserve people.
Yeah.
And, I am going to use a term accidentally, even though clearly, like, the bog people, it seems like there's a sacrifice thing going on. But I don't know that they really intentionally were like, throw it in the bog, it'll save them for later. I think it was more like, put them in the bog. It's there.
Yeah, right.
We're done with the sacrifice. That's where you put them after the sacrifice.
Yeah, like this is
I
where
don't
the
think
gods
they
want them.
meant to preserve them.
I don't think so either.
So-
I don't think they could have had any idea exactly
Right.
how well that was going to work.
Right. Purely circumstantial. So it's cool to see the amount. Isn't it cool to think about the fact that like she is like one of the best like versions of mummification, intentional mummification. And then there's this dude who like was not intentionally mummified, but also very well preserved.
Yeah.
Like,
it's really weird that like
nature and people are weird.
And again, that deliberate preservation only really worked that way once
like
ever
one
that we found.
The bug people have happened numerous times.
Like hundreds of times. Very interesting that.
That is very interesting.
So, just as a little bit of a conclusion to all of this, I want to be cremated.
This has been making me think of a book, and now it's potentially outdated. I kind of wish they would update it. Maybe they have. I haven't really gone looking, but it was a book called The Curious Life of Human Cadavers. Have you heard of it?
That sounds familiar.
It was written by a journalist, and basically it's a book all about what happens or what can happen when you die.
Okay.
And it talked about a lot of things. I think they even talked about grave robbing, and they talk about all of your options, like being cremated, burial, donating your body to science, and all the things that happen when you die and all the things that used to happen when you die. And it was a really well-written book. It was really, really cool. And I got a lot out of reading it. So
cool reading. Maybe I'll have to check that one out.
I wish there would be an updated version, because that was like, man, maybe 15 years ago that it was written or something.
Yeah.
It's a little outdated now. There are more options now, I'm sure. Or like she did discuss like alternative options.
Yeah.
But I'm sure things have changed since then, because it's been many years. But it was really good.
I'd like checking that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might still own it. I'm not sure if that's that's a book I got rid of in my multiple moves or not.
Yeah.
I doubt I would have gotten rid of it because I really liked it. But
if you find it, let me know.
Yeah, I'll go through my books.
I wrote, like I said, I want to be cremated when I die. I definitely do not want to be found in the condition that some of these people were found in. I don't want to be poked and prodded and look really scary, or have them cut my stomach out and see what my last meal was, which, by the way, I'm 100% certain will be the premium pepperoni pizza with garlic buttery seasoned crust Hot Pocket. I'm 100% sure that will be the last thing I eat before I die. Or the body is a beautiful, complicated, and very temporary thing, setting aside these examples. And I think that I'm okay with the fact that when I'm gone, my body goes away too.
I think I might want to donate my body to science, if that's still an option when I die.
Yeah. I would be surprised if it isn't.
Well, for a while, it's becoming less and less of an option, because schools do less, like, dissecting of human cadavers. A lot of it is done digitally now. There's less of a call for it. Mm-hmm. I actually had the opportunity to dissect a human cadaver in college, and even though that wasn't specifically, I wasn't going into that field, like, necessarily, it was a learning experience, and there is no better way to learn about how muscles and nerves work and where they connect in their movements than actually looking at them in real life.
Yeah.
And just learning all about what can happen to a human, and how cool and resilient we are, and how fragile we are.
I'd be okay with having my body worked on by like scientists, I don't want to be lost and then found again in this very scary condition.
Right.
That to me is like, I don't, God.
I don't, this guy wanted that either.
Or Lady Xin Zhui, who, by the way, her name is XIN space ZHUI. If you really want to Google something that'll terrify the pants off you, recommend that.
Yeah.
But no, that's not what I don't want that for myself. So
I promise not to mummify you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I know you were thinking about it.
I was more thinking like, oh God, what do they call it? I was going to get you taxidermied and just sit you on the chair
I'm okay
Just
with
have
that.
conversations with you.
I'm okay with that. Just keep me looking good. I'm all right with that.
All right. We'll slap on a fresh coat of paint every year or so.
Oh, boy. Gotta take Dave out and varnish him again.
Dad, what do you think the best way to varnish this corpse would be?
Looking at it like, I think a good deck sealant.
Yeah.
Applied twice yearly.
Then my dad doesn't sound like that.
Oh, you're asking your dad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did I not picture that? I just pictured some dad.
I don't know why I said dad and you went, someone from the
I
South.
pictured Sam Elliott. You're going to want to find yourself a good deck sealant.
My dad will probably be okay with being compared to Sam Elliott.
But that's all I got. That's all I got. Bog people, Lady Shinjue.
Yeah.
The body is a very strange thing. And
The body is a wonderland, in the words of John Mayer.
I think that's basically what he said.
I think it's what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah. And then there's something about blankets.
The song was written to a dead lady.
It was written for her. The body is a wonderland.
So, I guess that's it.
I think that was most excellent.
Definitely some fresh nightmares for you. I know I
Yes.
have a few.
Yeah, that is super creepy.
It's just so awful to look at.
Have nightmares with us, folks.
If you feel like Googling that, you will totally be different for having seen it.
That is some nightmare fuel.
So I guess that about does it. We will see you next week.
All right.
With another episode of Goose Chase Podcast.
Goose chase.
You guys have a nice week.
Nah, have an okay week, guys.
Yeah.
And let's not shoot for the stars here.
Have an all right week, and we will see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You've been listening to Goose Chase. We are Goose Chase Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, our handle is @GooseChasePod, and our website is www.goosechasepodcast.com.
If you have any topics you'd like us to research, please email us at goosechasepodcast@gmail.com. If you like what we do on the show, please rate and review us on iTunes and Google Play.
Want to go on a goose chase?
Ooh, yes.